All right, it is April 18th. It is the Rundown presented by Dunkin' Donuts Go-Tos. Get excited, America, because Dunkin' Go-Tos are here. 2 breakfast sandwiches for $2, $3, or $5. Double deals make for go-getters. Why 2 breakfast sandwiches? Maybe a coworker eats one when you're not looking, or maybe an eagle swoops down and steals one, or maybe you're just double hungry. Whatever the reason, come into Dunkin' now and get 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps for $2, 2 egg and cheese English muffins for $3, or 2 bacon, egg, and cheese croissants for $5. America runs on Dunkin'. Hashtag Viva La Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited times offer. Restrictions apply. Also, the Barstool Awards presented by Dunkin' Go-Tos. Thursday Night Live. Red carpet at 7:30. We have encouraged everybody to dress how they would dress for a red carpet. Caleb and Roan will be working the red carpet. Chicks in the office will be at a table behind critiquing the outfits and the entrances. Show starts around 8 o'clock. So the first ever Barstool Live. And I know people are up my ass. Hey, Prez, you know the Bruins are playing Thursday. I think the Sixers are playing. Yeah, I fucking know, dude. This thing was planned a long time ago before we knew when the Bruins were playing or when the Sixers were playing. You don't move award shows. We have the location booked. We have the red carpet. There's nothing we can do. So put 2 TVs on if you want. Whatever. Deal with it. I'm aware of it. It was planned. Sometimes conflict happen. Speaking of the Bruins, I'm watching every second. Whether you watch the Bruins or don't, they got screwed yesterday, first of all, on a goal that, to this, I don't know how 4 refs miss it. Yeah, I've done this analogy, but if this is the boards and the glass, the puck hit like the boards and like just rolled and crawled up the glass over. Power play, instant goal, and then you have the Jack Edwards, who I don't care if you like the Bruins. This clip is fucking hilarious of Jack Edwards going berserk that they blew the whistle dead because the guy was hurt, and as he said, he's not even unconscious. So what do we got on the Bruins getting screwed?
I love this checklist of it's, you got to unconscious or a bone sticking out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, this is some pee-wee bullshit.
They should let the home announcers announce throughout the entire playoffs.
Yes.
Like there should be a feed for the Stanley
Cup
Finals.
Sports, by the way.
Yeah, for all sports, because you don't get that with the national announcers. You don't get that kind of passion. You don't get his anger is that's what every fan is feeling in that moment, and he's the one who's voicing it out there.
Yeah, and I have a love-hate with Jack Edwards. I forget what he did. Oh, I made like a Hitler joke in a Bruins blog,
right.
And he DM'd me on the side being like, I resent that, take it down. I was like, what are you talking about, Jack? And then we got into like a huge fucking back and forth. I ended up posting it because you can't send unsolicited DMs like that.
Take that
Not
down.
expected.
Right, he issued a takedown order. Like
He cease and desist your joke.
yeah, out of the blue, just without any.
I kind of respect that. He's just
Man of
like
morals.
he
stands his ground.
Yeah, he's like the silent police on Twitter at all times. Just wherever you're tweeting, Jack Edwards is watching.
Has done that to other people and they've just
Yes,
things down?
absolutely.
I think
the only one
people
who stood
came
up for it?
forward
He
and
voices
said,
he voices displeasure with jokes all the time.
Yeah,
you don't.
but-
That's not like a one day you wake up and you're the guy who gets upset about jokes on Twitter. You live that life.
And though there's literally, he said that Hitler joke, I don't like it, take it down. I'd have to go look at that. I know I blogged
Kind
it.
of on his side.
What's that?
I'm kind of on
Do you
his
remember
side.
what the joke was?
Can someone look up Jack Edwards?
That's such a strong worded
Barstool
DM.
Hitler.
Yeah, there's some exchange. I put the whole thing of when Jack Edwards got my ass about a Hitler joke. We'll get back
Hopefully
to
it's
that.
not a dev nest. I was looking for the dev nest today. I couldn't find an old blog. It sucks.
The worst.
You don't even have access to the dashboard anymore. You used to be able to at least get the text and kind of recreate it.
Dwyane Wade, huge game. You know what? So the Sixers finally lost. I actually
Off the heels of your hot take.
off my heels, and I looked at the line, and it was like 6.5,
want this, Dave?
216.
You got the blog?
Well, all right, so
That was quick.
here we go. Here's the Jack.
Boy, this is like some serious back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Is this?
Yeah, that's the DM.
You can't scroll
Yeah,
that, you dummy. That's just the part of the screen.
That's the whole thing. This is how it started. Dave, I think you make a lot of good points, but you please take down the tweet with the Goodell Adolf Hitler meme. Using the suggested image of Hitler, who systematically planned and carried out ruthless killings of millions of innocent people for political gain, trivializes what he did. I understand that you're upset. Any reasonable person would be, but I must have had a gif of like whoever they were playing.
Well,
Yeah, there's plenty of Photoshop.
There's a couple things. First, good
He's
for
still
him
going.
to point out.
But please think about the difference between being a commissioner of a sports league and a genocidal maniac who easily was the most evil person to walk the earth in the 20th century. Thanks for listening to my point of view. I said I think most reasonable people can see him making a drastic generalization. Yes, and we disagree about the devaluation of the absolute. Do you know anyone in their 80s who has a tattoo on their forearm? Not the cool ink of the NBA, just numbers.
What?
Like the numbers the Nazis tattooed on them in the death
That's a
camps.
classic hockey guy to get an NBA dig in there.
The death camps that were Hitler's idea. Just wondering if you know anyone like that.
Not necessary. He's like,
Not the ink of
might
the
I
NBA.
mention, Allen Iverson has far too many tattoos for my liking.
So and it goes on and on. And I'm like, no, I don't, but I've had a nickel for every time I've heard that logic used or for any subject people don't like me talking about. I have very little to discuss. Why do you DM me, by the way? I wholeheartedly disagree with you, but I'd have no problem with having with having a point of view and having a discussion about it. Why do you want to keep it private? He said, because I don't do the public talk show thing on Twitter.
Okay, Jack.
Nice.
Okay, Jack.
I like him. He's got morals. And
spunk.
He told you, I don't know if you knew this, that Hitler was a bad guy, but he made that clear.
Real bad
Real
Systematic
bad guy.
genocide.
And I don't know what the timeline was with this, but there was a point in time where you had like a 12-month stretch of Hitler jokes every day about Goodell.
Maybe he yelled it in the
I don't
guy's
know.
face.
Yeah, I mean that was your go-to
That's what
for
that
a
was
while.
in reference to.
I
thought
think it
was
was.
a Bruins thing.
No, I think
I said the
it,
Goodell Adolf meme. I think
Which
it,
would
I think it was
also-
one of him like doing the Heil Hitler
which
thing
would
with his
also
face
make
on it.
sense because like hockey guys in the off season, they don't have a lot to do. Hockey guys love hockey and pretty much nothing else.
I stand by all the Goodell Hitler references. Dwyane Wade, huge game, and we'll get back to that. So the Sixers, I couldn't understand that line because I thought the Sixers would kill him and it would go over. Sneaky, I don't know if some people got that 216.
I had 216.5 under.
So you lost.
No, I won
Oh, you won.
by a half. A
That would
point.
have been disaster.
Disaster.
Loss.
Disaster.
I don't know what the Sixers were doing, following down like.
And I don't know what Dragic was doing, shooting a layup with
No.
4 seconds left.
And
It's
when-
such a cocksucker move.
It's also
Big time.
when you're a foreigner, like you are getting blackmailed type vibe. Like,
true. Good point.
Like Russian.
He
hockey
might have a
players.
reason.
I think you could hear someone scream in the crowd. Like, no!
So, and then D Wade, huge game. Old D Wade, Gabriel Union, tweet out, get your ass back here. I got something for you. Hashtag grown man.
Grown as fuck.
Grown hashtag grown ASF. I was so confused by that, and I thought grown as fuck. Like, but the way she did it, I thought there was something.
Well, she eats ass. She eats his ass. That's very well known.
That's what she meant
Yeah,
for sure.
he got
Come on
mad at
home
her.
and I'll eat your butt.
Yeah, he got mad at her.
She's
like,
very
a
much
few
on the
months
record
ago.
saying that girls need to reciprocate as much as guys eat ass.
She's a
Well, what does
big time.
grown
She's
ASF
gonna eat
have
the
to do
fuck
with it?
out of that ass.
What was grown ASF have to do with it?
She's grown. That's
I
what
went on
grown women do.
I literally got out of bed. Well, not out of bed, but I took my phone and I Urban Dictionary it. That's how out of the loop I thought I was on it. It just means you're a grown man.
Yeah, grown men and grown women are going to eat each other's butts. That's what she said.
Yeah. Dwyane Wade though. Whew.
Hot.
I love it. I love too. The Bulls are paying him $15 million for that.
That was he was on that, and then Joel Embiid. I feel like this tweet was coming whenever they lost.
Yeah, but
Just to clarify, he says I'm being Instagram
tired of being babied.
sick of being babied. Yeah.
I am 100% on the Sixers side here. He's Mr. Glass. He can't play. Like, of course they're gonna wait. He's their best player. He's their franchise player. He could potentially be an all-time great. I'm not letting him back on the court until he's fully healthy.
Yeah, I don't-
And
fuck
especially they've been winning, so it's
Right.
not like they've needed. It's not like it's a game 7 or something. Now maybe they start to think about it,
like,
but
that's just one of those things that.
But
hey,
it is a
Joel,
weird
why
injury
don't
where
like
it's
just
like-
stay healthy for a little bit?
But that was a freak injury. If it
yeah,
was
it
his
was,
foot
but
again,
he
I
has.
can understand
He's had
it,
a
but-
ton of like
Yeah.
he's had a ton of injuries. I would say.
I just want to see him play.
It
that
was a
mask.
freak
He looks
injury,
ridiculous.
but I think it's safe to say that he's probably injury prone. Like his,
No
I
doubt.
mean, it's probably because he grew. I think he grew like a foot when he was like 16 or something.
Yeah, that'll do it
Something
every
wild
time.
like that.
And that again, that tweet was coming whenever they lost.
Yeah.
Like you can't tweet that when you won 17 in a row or whatever they had, or haven't
no,
lost
he had
in
the
a
finger
month.
on the trigger
But
for a
that
long
was that was a stunning loss to me. I did not see that coming. I should have because of the line. I should have because
just
of
always
the line.
think. I always assume NBA, unless it's like the dominant teams, like the
think
Warriors are not gonna take a night off. And not that the Sixers took a night off, but Spoelstra's a really good coach, and they make adjustments.
This is brought to you by WordPress. 15% off any new plan purchase. Go to wordpress.com/Barstool. Come see why 28% of all websites run on WordPress, including Barstool. Start building your website today. 15% off. Southwest, the plane exploded. Here's my thing with this story. They're saying a girl got sucked out of the plane and
Through the little window.
yeah, and then
I thought it was like a door.
oh, it's through the window.
Yeah, like a
window. She
tiny
didn't get
fucking
sucked out.
window.
That's-
But she got halfway sucked out.
Oh,
they said
really?
well, I don't know. I mean, yes, there's no video, so we don't know. But they said that she got half sucked out, and the people had to pull her back
Well,
in.
I was gonna call bullshit on that, but I didn't know it's the thing because my understanding of getting sucked out of a plane is once you start getting sucked, it's over.
Yeah.
But
like,
I
you're
think, but
gone.
if it was a tiny window,
Yeah.
like maybe your ass could be in there, but somebody.
then it's like a dog going underneath like a fence. It's like your body
Yeah.
contorts and you fit through at some
Can
point.
you sue for that?
Oh, I would have to imagine.
No, I bet
hope so.
I'm pretty sure
Sign something
there's
away.
T's and C's that nobody has any like that you can't sue.
You
for
might
that.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's inherently a risk. And
I bet you
we've
can
said it a million
try.
times.
Yeah.
Southwest.
You're gonna get a plane that blows up.
Yep, that's gonna
Get
happen.
what you pay for.
Frankie brought this up to me. So, Frankie, what's the name of the singer for the Rangers?
Oh, Frankie.
This
Frankie
is
buries
perfect.
the
I was
Rangers.
wondering why this was on, and it's like, oh, of course
John
it's a Frankie
Amarante.
Burley production.
Who?
John Amarante.
John Amarante. So he died, 83
sick
years old.
fuck.
Frankie just
What?
casually on the
Just
ride, he
dancing on
goes,
graves.
did you hear
Literal.
that the Rangers killed their singer? They didn't make the, how long has
So
it?
he's been singing. Listen, it's a sad story. The guy's been singing the national anthem for like 45 years. He waves the towels. A nice, cute old man. Wears the blue. He gets all excited. The Rangers didn't make the playoffs this year. He dropped dead. He did.
They've had a streak. They made the playoffs like a zillion years
They
in a
made
row,
the
right?
playoffs, and you know what? They said it killed him when he retired in 2015, and they said it like killed him. He couldn't sing the national anthem anymore, and he wasn't going to be invited back. Last year he came back for like a guest appearance. Everyone was going crazy. He was like shaking. And
do
this year he comes back and he's dead.
I see
something to
nothing
it.
wrong with Frankie's logic.
I feel like his family would be like, what's the
Yeah.
cause of death? The Rangers.
And that's when you hear like couples that are married
Yes.
forever. One dies, the other one dies like 2 weeks
Rangers
after.
died?
Perfect. Yeah, Rangers.
Because
Love of
even
his
if they make
life
the
disappointed
playoffs,
him.
you're like, okay, we're building something.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
They
shout
stink.
out Kevin Hayes. He killed your anthem singer.
Wow.
This was a funny video. So tornado hit. I'm not sure what area, but a kid. Where was that tornado? Wherever. A tornado hit somewhere.
Tornado Alley.
Tornado Alley. Good guess. And a kid gets interviewed, and there's literally like a car flipped over in the back, roof's ripped off, and all this kid could talk about was Fortnite game. Like literally all. They're like, what were you thinking when the roof was ripped off? He's like, man, I was just thinking about my Fortnite game. There weren't a lot of players left. I was trying to play through it, and then the roof ripped off. It's like, shit, can I play? Pretty funny. He's very casual about it.
So tell us what you were doing and what you saw.
I was sitting at home and I was playing Fortnite, and all of a sudden I just hear a bunch of noise, and I look out the window and I start seeing the roof come off the houses in front of me. But then I sit back down because I only got like a couple people left in my game. I was gonna try to finish the game. But then it just started getting worse, and then I started seeing the power lines come down. So I told my sister and my nephew to come to the bathroom so everything would be okay.
I mean,
there's probably like people who like lost pets and
Yeah,
lives
no,
and,
I mean,
like they want to murder this kid.
it sounds like I've never played Fortnite because I have
Sounds
an
awesome.
addictive personality and I know I'd be addicted. So I'm not hating on Fortnite. But yeah, I would imagine if you're that close to winning, you
It
got
sounds awesome.
a
The way
battle
people-
royale or victory
Yeah, yeah.
royale.
The way people, and what, is this a new thing now that you can play solo, that Smitty?
Well, I was gonna say I hope
Works during
Smitty can
the-
play with his shoulder injury if a guy's playing through a tornado.
Well, I keep saying, but Smitty came into my office and he said when he gets surgery, rest easy, he can still play video games. He did say that.
He did.
I'm not
And
like,
what was your reaction
it's
to
like,
that?
great, Smitty. It's like at this point, every second he steps in my office talking about anything other than getting back in the ring for Rough and Rowdy is a waste of my time. So it's just I yes him like, all right, go do whatever you want.
I mean,
call me when you're
Smitty
ready to
should be
fight.
the house fighter.
Yeah, he's got the shoulder injury. That hurts. It's like, oh, you hurt? You can't fight again? So just do whatever you do when you don't fight, which God knows is what. Big fight on the golf course. So buddies are golfing.
Dave's not saying anything wrong. Smitty should be our house fighter.
Yeah, he should.
I think there's something to the Fortnite thing he does, but the Rough and Rowdy would be great. Take all comers.
Anytime you do what you do in your off time more than you do like when you're like Smitty plays more Fortnite when he leaves the office than he plays here, that's something.
Not a good formula.
Right. A foursome's out there. One guy's bad golf etiquette. His buddy's like gets fed up. He's like, "Yo, this etiquette. You gotta stop with it. You're crossing my line. You're walking in my backswing." Got very upset. Goes back, grabs a knife, stabs him, almost kills his buddy over golf etiquette.
That's a Riggs move.
It's a very golf.
I mean, if Riggs has not even thought about that, that's happening soon with Riggs.
What the problem with this story is, I read this story. It sounded like the guy who did the stabbing was very drunk, and the other guys weren't. You're either all drinking together or you're not.
Yeah.
When you golf, it's either we're golfing to party or we're golfing to golf. When you have the mix, people get stabbed.
Yeah, that's how, to put that in Barstool terms, and I'll keep it vague, but when Loud Sean goes out and people get mad at him, it always sounds like Loud Sean's 10 levels ahead of everybody.
Yeah. You got to be on some
right.
Loud
Either you're
Sean.
partying
Golfing
or
for
not.
like
If you don't
4
want to
hours
party,
and walk-
sit on your couch.
Yeah.
Loud Sean's always like by far the drunkest in the room.
Right.
Like if you go out with Loud Sean, you gotta. It's like you gotta
buckle up.
Right.
Make sure you eat a good meal beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper hit a broken bat home run, and when I say broken bat, like sawed off.
So I actually didn't see the home run, but I assumed it was like the bat fractured a little bit. When I saw him just holding that fucking
Yeah, no,
nub,
he got like sawed.
Insane.
and it was 406 feet. It wasn't like, a Yankee Stadium home run. It was a fucking bomb.
But you went right at it, Team Portnoy guy with that tweet. I don't know if he's gonna get that joke. I was hoping you didn't read it.
What?
He's like
He
he
did
did
the
the
Rappaport
Smitty thing.
ask Bryce Harper about his fans if he's
So
on the
he-
juice
yeah.
with the
I know
needles.
this. I don't think he'll get that if he
No.
sees it and be like, what the fuck?
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah, I
Team
mean, he's
Portnoy.
my guy.
Yeah, so I don't care.
He's gonna be my
Yeah.
guy in a year.
What's gonna happen with that when he's definitely
Yeah,
his guy,
he's
not
my
yours?
guy
When he
next
goes to
year.
the Cubs?
Oh yeah.
And he's like, he officially becomes Dan's
Yeah,
guy.
he is my guy.
You actually have to. That'll be the first time you have to kick somebody.
Well, no,
off.
he's kept Harbaugh.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to share. We'll okay, we'll share. Are you canceling the season?
It's not good.
It's
It's not
fucking-
good.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank.
We were talking about the Mets yesterday, trying to
I know.
explain to
Both
Casey.
No, you fucking idiots. You're
no,
ridiculous.
you're an idiot.
How am I
Because,
ridiculous?
no, you're an
Because
idiot.
the fact that you act like the Mets are like a good organization
No,
is
no.
fucking crazy.
No,
My
but you're
friend
an
Jeff
idiot.
Wilbon runs one of the
You're an
absolute
idiot because you
best
lose us
franchises in
money
sports.
by tweeting.
No, you guys
how
are the worst
bad
gamblers of
Mets
all time.
are,
The
and
Mets
we
are a
take
bad
your
organization.
advice.
That's a fact.
They're not. They haven't been bad the last
They were in the
5
World
years.
Series 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
they've been bad like 27 of the last 30 years.
They were in the World Series
so
in
that's not
2000, whatever it was.
Yeah.
What year was that?
the Mets. They went in
Yeah.
2015.
No,
the
but they won
Royals.
again. No, they won again. No, to the Subway Series.
2000.
That's
So
two World
15 years
Series.
apart. And they lost to the Yankees in
Cubs
a
went
horrible
to their first
fashion. And they
place
lost,
since
but they
1945.
choked away with the Royals.
But that's not Jeff Wilpon's
this,
fault.
This would be like if,
They could've won the World
this would be
Series. They
like
should've.
if when the Jets went to AFC Championship games, if you were like, the Jets are a good organization.
No,
they're good. What are you complaining about?
The Mets have had a good team for like the last 5 years. They were bad last year, but everyone got hurt.
Yeah, that's what happens. They get hurt all the time. They
How is that
underperform
Jeff
all the time.
Wilpon's fault?
I'm not saying that is. I'm saying that the Mets are always bad or embarrassing for some reason or other. And to act like that's not the truth from you idiots is crazy.
But you guys went. What's your record now?
12-3.
You guys went
Frank quit.
No,
nuclear.
I actually didn't. I
Tank
I
quit
kept
last
cool.
night.
Frank
You
said.
did the fucking hanging Mets guy.
Yeah, well, that's funny. Frank was like, "This is it. The dream is over. The dream is over." I love
Did you
Frank
think they were gonna
because
win every game?
because he makes me look like a little
Yeah.
more reasonable.
The Tank gave up on him. Gave up on Familia when he got a fucking win the other night. It's like I thought they lost by 5. I looked, they won the game. 3-2.
Frank is actually he is
He
good.
lives and dies
Yeah.
with every single pitch. I
mean,
love it. That's why he's
You know,
the best.
that's not good. That is, he was not wrong when he said that's the type of loss where all of a sudden the Mets lose 12-15.
Yes, that's what you guys do. You predict like the future now.
Yeah.
This is now going to be
again,
next month.
You guys act like I
With
don't
the
watch
Tank?
them every fucking year, and that stuff hasn't happened.
With
You
the-
act like I completely make this up.
Was the Tank tweeting both Mets and Devils last night?
Probably.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I would have to
Double
imagine.
duty.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
big night
I
for
love
him.
it too how he's dropped the same joke a few times in the last week. He calls the Capitals the Washington Shrinky Dinks. It's like
Loves that
that's
one.
one of those jokes that's so benign, but like Nate and PFT, like that just gets them right in their heart. Like the
If
Shrinky
he
Dinks.
came through the doors here, he would say that. No
Yeah,
less than
but
15
it would
times.
just like that is such a harmless joke that just fucking
Makes
chips away
no
at your heart.
sense.
The Washington
Zero.
Shrinky Dinks.
Shrinky Dinks were an electric toy. So LeBron, I broke this on Yak yesterday. So LeBron, this story never ends. So catching up in the barbershop. LeBron does barbershop show. Nick Saban opens a barbershop at Alabama, does a show similar. LeBron threatens to sue him, sends all letters. They get in a big fight back and forth. Now LeBron is getting sued by a company that says they brought the barbershop idea to him. He slowly started doing it, promised they wouldn't do it. They had conversations for 2 years. The whole thing, I love how LeBron's getting sued. It's the most unoriginal idea. The fact that everyone's suing everybody over an idea that I don't think anybody should have the rights to.
Ice Cube came up with it.
How do you have a 2-year planning session on this show?
Yeah,
That should
what
be like
takes 2
30
years?
seconds.
Yeah.
You sit in a barbershop, you talk about
We
sports.
literally planned it in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Well,
We
LeBron
did.
definitely is the type of guy who likes to just have meetings where they don't talk about anything. Just
should
have
go to
meetings,
A-Rod
have
Corp.
meetings.
Your boy.
Whoa.
That
saying.
does reek of that a little bit. Also, how about
Just saying.
How
Does that
about
not sound like A-Rod Corp to you, Dan?
Not at all.
that picture of LeBron sitting in the barbershop with a glass of red wine? Like, that is the most not barbershop.
I do like
Yeah,
that he.
who has ever had a glass of red in a barbershop? Ever?
I do like that LeBron kind of Zuckerberg this guy because it shows a little killer instinct, which we don't usually see from LeBron on the court.
Like, yeah, I'll steal for something I stole in the
Yeah,
first
like I don't
place.
really care.
We got a Chewbacca in Argentina.
Could you imagine LeBron like going to court for this and be like, if you invented barbershop, you would have invented barbershop.
We got a Chewbacca in Argentina.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
Chewbacca
running
is from
loose.
Star Wars.
Okay. Supposedly killed
That's the worst ever.
2 dogs. I'm calling total bullshit on this. I'm gonna tell you why. The 2 dogs that this Chewbacca killed, Pitbull, German Shepherd. That's a little too convenient that you run into 2 dogs and they're 2 of the toughest. Like, that's somebody trying to prove, like, look, even the baddest dogs. There's no
Yeah,
way.
that's the Chupacabra trying to prove that he's the fucking best.
So he went out and found the 2 toughest. No, that's someone who's
No,
making a story up.
That's a pit bull and a German shepherd trying to step to a chupacabra, getting their fucking asses ripped out. That's
Yeah.
what, by the way, that's what the chupacabra does. He's like he's known for killing dogs and goats. It's not-
Okay,
it's not
fine,
bad.
but
He's been doing it for like
you can
25
find
years.
like a poodle.
Oh, I don't know how many poodles are running around the streets of Argentina.
I'm sure a lot. Stray
think so?
stray
Yeah.
dogs aren't
Oh
always.
yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big
They're
time stray dog country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you think
they're not
poodles?
pit
No,
bulls
they're
and
gonna
German
fucking-
shepherds?
Yeah, they
You
are.
don't think it's weird that they found the 2 toughest
No,
dogs?
I
for
think
the
that there's a
story?
bunch of tough dogs in Argentina that the chupacabra's killing.
What is a chupacabra?
He's a mythical beast, vampire like that sucks the blood from animals.
It looks though very similar to Jeff Bezos, his robot dogs.
Oh, it does have
not?
that. Yeah, that the
I
legs
mean,
look
that's
a little
just
robotic.
that's where I first went. These robot. Ever since I saw those fucking robot dogs, I knew we were in trouble.
Number 1 mythical creature for you.
Loch Ness.
Oh, good call. Number 1.
That
by
just,
far.
it has the pageantry of it.
Yeah,
That's like-
right. And it's just
yeah.
like,
and I also think that one's like definitely
and
real.
something about water always makes it a little bit
Yep.
scarier.
Every single time I see that on like History Channel or Nat Geo, I stop and watch it.
Yes, absolutely.
Thoughts on Bigfoot?
Scotland too. I'm a Bigfoot guy, but Loch Ness is
I
my
think there's
jam.
multiple Bigfoots.
Well,
Like,
there's the Yeti in
yeah,
one
there's-
part of the
there's
world.
many
There's
Bigfoots.
Bigfoot in our part of the world.
They're
It has
just
different
animals
names depending on where you are.
Yeah, right. They're animals out there.
Abominable snowman.
Right.
They're all the same type of animal.
Right, exactly.
Creature.
So
Office is buzzing.
Did you-
I think they're
Yeah,
buzzing
Buddha-
about.
Buddha Ben is like walking around in the place.
I believe they're. I don't think I should say it.
What?
I believe they're buzzing about YP. YP brought a family. Is that what you guys are buzzing about?
what are you guys buzzing? What's the buzz? Oh, I actually thought it was her. Oh, that is fucked
so-
up.
so
YP,
to get-
that
I don't
is
have anything
else to say
fucked
To
up.
hear what's going on here.
So
YP brought his
YP's
sister
who
to
looks
the
like
office.
Atlanta Rhodes.
And they're saying it looks exactly like a porn star that he's infatuated with, to
I
the point
thought
people
that
thought
was-
it was the porn star.
I thought so too.
And the office is a buzz right now with people
Yikes.
laughing about it.
YP, and it won't be on stool scenes.
I heard somebody, Nate.
It will
say
now.
It would be a
Nate,
real
grab the
shame-
camera. Get the stool scenes going.
Be a real shame if someone had
You
this on
can't bring
camera.
a family member into the office on Tuesday at like 2 o'clock. What are you, crazy?
There he is.
What are you, crazy? What are you, crazy?
The office is a buzz right now about you.
This is tough because YP is usually the one holding the camera. So you want to come talk about it, YP?
YP, a buzz.
YP, come here.
This could get weird.
really bad. I mean, we have to edit this out seriously. You can't.
No, I mean
can't
this
put this
is
out
the.
there.
His sister's not out
bad.
there.
This would really.
I told her, do you have to stand on this thing?
No.
I literally said,
KFC doesn't.
Oh,
do this, to
Trent's
be
got
honest.
the camera now.
I don't think we should put this out. That's my. vote.
that's what I said. God, I'm so fucking pissed. I told her, you fucking idiot, do
Oh,
not.
now we got the fraud scenes crew. What?
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't
what you're
care.
saying, but this is just particularly bad.
No, listen,
I
I
don't
don't
think it's
care.
that bad.
It is what it is. I don't care.
Do you even know what people are talking about?
No, but I said don't come up here. I will show you the text. Can we at least include my text in the rundown, like a
I
screenshot?
think you need to know what's they're saying that she looks like Lana Rhodes.
I mean, that's not. I don't know. Normal Lana Rhodes. She doesn't act like Lana Rhodes.
True.
Okay,
They're
well, thanks for
insinuating
clearing that
you
up.
got
But, like,
some,
your favorite-
fetish,
you know, your
weird
favorite porn
shit
star.
going on. That's a little weird.
Okay, I
tough.
didn't
tough.
think about that aspect.
Favorite
That's
porn
weird.
star looks
Your
like your
favorite porn star
sister.
is like a twin of your sister. That's a tough
I think
one.
Francesca
Oh,
said
man.
she thought it was
man.
her.
Is this the first time you're realizing it, YG?
Oh man,
Yeah, this is tough.
Oh, man.
We'll
he's
leave
right.
it there. We'll leave it there.
That's bad.
He's
That's
right.
tough. We'll
Wait,
leave it, but
we
this
gotta
stays.
talk quickly about the pitching ninja.
fuck.
Oh,
Kevin
my
versus
God.
pitching ninja.
I'm about to lose my fucking mind. I have to go on Dallas Braden's show. First of all, Pitching Ninja won't talk. We're going to go on the show, but separate. He won't talk to me.
That's a power move.
It's a ridiculous move is what it is. He blocked me right away. So I retweeted his GIF because he made the GIF. I don't know why he was allowed to do it. He made the GIF. I retweeted it. I gave him his credit. I gave him the retweets. Put his name out there, whatever. Then I did the tweet GIF, and I put my own caption on it. And he's like, "You're stealing my content." I was like, "I already retweeted you, dude. You already got your credit and your hat tip." Then he blocked me, and then I think he brought a bunch of fucking attention to himself with Major League
One
Baseball on
person
Twitter.
tweeted, "It would be a real shame if MLB saw that he's doing this," and then
But I think they
everyone-
did.
Yeah, but then everyone decided that was the Stoolies tattling, which is not true because
I don't even
there
think
was
you can
another
tattle
guy,
about this.
and there was another guy who got suspended yesterday.
Baseball theater or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
And as a guy who's been suspended by MLB many
We've
times,
all been. That's the fucking rule.
Erica went to Twitter last year and she said they had a list, and you were at the top of the list with like one more suspension and you get the
Yeah,
death
we're
sentence.
still there.
Right.
We're still there.
Right,
So
but
guess
that's
what?
the
This is
point.
what
That's how
MLB
Major League
does.
Baseball does it.
Right.
And you probably were floating under the radar until you made a big fucking stink and brought all the attention on
It's
yourself.
just ridiculous.
And Twitter and Major League
Yeah.
Baseball probably saw you.
What
so you
is
got suspended.
What is tweet GIF anyways?
You can just tweet. So he had a GIF with like his tweet.
Yeah.
And then you can do tweet GIF, and it just puts
So
the GIF.
FYI, you
And GIFs are fucking. You just took a
FYI,
GIF of
yeah,
a game.
yeah.
It's not like he made a video
you
that I passed
went
off as
above
myself.
and beyond because you retweet them. If,
Yeah.
Thank you.
If Twitter
Crazy.
if
You're-
Twitter
you're actually a
allows
saint.
you to just tweet GIF, like that's
why they're.
that's
that exists.
that's not what the guy who
No.
ran the marathon
He
did. Who
ripped it
ripped
down.
It.
Yeah.
Totally different. That's
mean-
like someone saying, "Yeah, that's crazy." That's like
And
when
again,
you,
it was a-
that's
it
like
was
when
just
you
a-
post someone's YouTube and like give me credits. Like it's your YouTube.
Sure.
Right,
Yeah,
and,
you're
and
getting
also
the
views. Yeah.
your content was just a ripped image from a game.
Right.
It's not like it was a video
Right.
of him that I stole.
Right. Yeah.
So then he gets suspended, and he has baseball hardos coming out of his
Oh,
fucking asshole.
baseball Twitter
And
is under the
his
radar.
wife was getting in the mix. They're fucking
Dude,
crazy.
let me tell
They're
you-
talking about how like this is bad for the sport. I was
Yeah.
like, what are we talking about? We're talking about a grown man who tweets GIFs.
Wait, what's bad for the sport?
That pitching ninja's gone from Twitter.
Yeah, Mr.
because he
Ninja
helps
was
coaches
upset.
and kids. It's fucking nuts.
The baseball
It is
Twitter.
bad for the sport. What Major League Baseball
Yeah,
does.
but
Yeah,
but-
that's
Dude,
the
that's
real
everyone.
fucking bad guy
That's
here.
everyone. Baseball Twitter, though, we always say like hockey Twitter comes at us and is bad. Baseball Twitter might be the biggest
Yeah.
bunch of like
They're bad.
dorks, and they're the people who made us stink when I was singing the stretch in
Yeah.
regular.
They
Like,
get
just
because they
go
get political.
Crazy.
Hockey gets crazy about hockey, but baseball gets like
Yeah,
political.
hockey
and,
I can almost
high
respect.
horse.
It's like they just
They
love
just want their sport. Yeah,
Baseball
Dallas
Twitter
Braden's
goes
on Pitching
insane.
Ninja's side.
it sounds like it. It sounds like it. He was very upset. He was like, "What happened to my boy Pitching Ninja?" I was like,
Well,
"All right, let's
but
fucking
Braden
go
would
Dallas."
like a guy who breaks down pitching mechanics.
Yeah.
That's very Braden.
Yeah, but bottom line, you can't put Major
He
League
probably
Baseball
broke
content
down-
on Twitter.
He probably broke down Dallas's like best pitch ever. that he
Right,
pitched
the one
once in
time in that
April
perfect
against-
game, bro. We don't
Yeah.
care about your perfect game
Right.
anymore, Braden.
Yeah, once in April when he fucking hit the Orioles, and it's like, come on, Dallas.
All right, there we go. That's the rundown. And now
Or
it's
white.
getting
It's
getting ugly over there.
it's
Or
bad.
YP.
The camera's on. What's the saying? Ain't no
on the
fun
other
when the
side.
rabbit's got the gun. That's what's going on right now.